What's up, everybody? If you are new here, we are sports, we are journalism, and today we are also health.
Yeah, happy National Wine Day. I never get to say the national day.
Wait, here's the thing, we're trying new intros.
Yeah. Do we like it? I don't know.
Bear with us as we venture in a new introduction.
Yeah.
And why? Actually, we're not sure why,
but we're trying to figure that out. And I feel like if you guys don't like it, we'll just change it back because we have no commitment, you know?
Well, I think we thought that maybe the non-members thing was confusing. If you're a member, if you're not, like that. I think was the premise of, hey, why don't we switch it up? Yeah. But now it's not feeling. I like the new intro. I like it, but we just want to let you guys know.
We need to sit on it for a couple episodes, I think.
Yeah. So we're gonna keep trying. But going back to the wine.
Yeah, I don't drink it.
National Wine Day. You don't drink it.
Yeah.
I drink it. I drink it when we're together and you're not drinking it.
Yeah.
And last night I drank it too much.
Right.
Because
how was it?
Okay, so my sister, who owns the bed and breakfast that we have spoke about, Hawk Mountain Bed and Breakfast.
Shout out.
Go follow on Instagram because it's me.
Her breakfasts are unreal.
Unreal.
Yeah.
And the pool's open now, saltwater pool. It's looking beautiful over there. So she threw a surprise 50th birthday party at the bed and breakfast / house. Mm-hmm. And here's the thing. I knew that I was going to be meeting so many of this person's family.
Okay.
And this person's friends.
Yeah.
That I wanted to make a good impression.
Right.
Being my sister's sister.
Right.
I think the pressure, it's a little easier if you have some wine.
Yeah, that's true.
But now,
right.
It's not so
the
easy.
Morning after, yeah.
Morning after, I'm dragging ass right now. The kids are whining.
Right.
And we were there till almost 11. It was me and the 7-year-old who decided, the one that goes to bed at 7:30 p.m. every night.
Yeah.
Like she cannot keep her eyes open.
Yeah.
That one decided, I'm now a party girl.
Okay.
And I'm going to take these streamers that were like on the doorway, and I'm just going to like do magic tricks and like rhythmic gymnastics.
So she was up with you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Like I was ready to go home.
Yeah.
The party was thinning. The crowd was thinning.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm not feeling great, but I hope that all of you are, and I hope maybe if you do partake in alcoholic beverages, you do so responsibly.
Yeah, so I didn't get a lot of sleep either.
Uh-oh.
But that's because I think my neighbor was throwing a surprise birthday party or something.
Oh.
So we have like the immediate neighbors like in our court or circle or whatever you want to call it. I know them, but we have like a neighbor that's like behind us. Our backyards kind of like face each other, but you can't see each other because there's trees and woods, right?
Right. Yeah, I never noticed anything back there.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
Okay.
But they're there, and last night all you could hear is like the thumping of the bass of the music. And what would you do? Like, what would you do in that situation?
Okay, what time was it?
Like when we were going to bed was probably 11 something, and I was hearing it.
Okay.
But it continued, like we had a fan on, so it kind of drowned it out. But I woke up around like maybe 1 or 2, and I was still hearing it.
No.
So yeah, like what would you do?
My thing is, and like so at the shore, this happens a lot, and I talked about it last.
Yeah, I remember.
Summer.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything. However, in conversations afterward, I was very much hinting toward, that's annoying. Don't do that. Mm-hmm. If it's after 10 p.m., like most places, you do not make noise after 10 p.m. Or, you're going to get a knock on your door. Mm-hmm. If you're in a hotel, if you're, renting a place, it's 10 p.m.
Right.
At the latest.
Right.
But the fact that you don't know them, you don't cross paths with them.
Yeah. That's the thing, right?
It's disrespectful. I hate that so much.
And we don't have kids yet, but other people do. Like our immediate neighbors have kids,
I always think of that, like, especially when they're babies and you work so hard to get them down to sleep. You can't talk to them through it.
Right.
You're the comfort, you're the movement and the shushing and it's like a full workout. Add that to the list of sports that we talk about here.
Exactly.
Because it's intense, and then you finally get them down. You breathe a sigh of relief. You slowly back away from the crib, and you
right.
can
and then
re-enter
you just hear
life.
like thumping of like a bass, and
then the baby starts crying, and you're like, I mean, that would enrage me in a postpartum state.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I don't want to be the guy that like calls the police.
Right? Because that seems like escalatory or whatever.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. But I also don't know them, and I don't know, like, if it was like the immediate neighbor, I would text and be like, hey, can you guys like turn it down a little bit? And they'd be like, yeah, sorry, no problem. But I don't know these people. So what am I supposed to go find their house and be like, hey, I'm the house behind you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's so, I think it's like you can't do anything.
Yeah.
And then if it happens again, I would ask your neighbors, like, hey, what would you guys do about here?
This? Yeah.
And maybe they know them or something.
Yeah. I might bring it up next time I see the neighbor. The thing is, like, you could barely hear it when you're inside and you have like other noise going on.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sensitive to sound when like I'm asleep.
Yeah.
And so if there's something different about what I'm hearing, then I'm like, what is that?
Also, bass noises like that, you can't drown out with earplugs because it's the vibration that will get you.
Exactly. I was feeling it.
Yes. Yeah. Oh man, that is so disrespectful. What if like you got back from a surgery and you haven't slept in days at the hospital and you're like, oh my gosh, my bed, and then it's like, boom.
Yeah, there's so many scenarios that would just be horrible.
And they're not thinking of any of them.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Now I'm pissed off.
Sorry. I wanted your opinion on what you would do. This is the first time I've had neighbors, I don't know how to deal with these situations, I don't want to be the police calling neighbor.
No,
hey, noise complaint,
Right.
But I don't know what the other, scenario is. So
I think next time you cross paths with one of your like actual neighbors, I would bring it up for real.
Yeah. Yeah, they might be like, "Yeah, I was at that."
Yeah, be like, "Hey, well, next time, shut it down."
Right. I could just walk through the woods and like appear.
I also would look up your local noise ordinance. There probably is one that has a time.
100%. I'm surprised someone else didn't call the police.
Yeah.
Because there are way more annoying neighbors than me.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you have to keep us updated on that scenario.
Yeah, I think like they just built like a new deck or something back there, so they're probably excited and we're like having people over, Yeah. So it might just because I've never heard it before. This is the first time.
Right.
And we've been here well over a year, so and the
well,
house
if it happens again, I'm going there with a sound system and I'm just gonna point it at their backyard.
Yeah, that's what we used to do in college in the dorms. Yeah. My roommate and I, fun fact, when people would like party on like random nights, like Thursday night, we have an exam Friday morning.
Yeah.
That next morning we would blast our sound system and just go to class.
Good.
And just leave. Just leave the whole day.
Another passive aggressive thing that I do is because I typically early in the morning, I don't let the kids like play loud on the street or in our yard. Mm-hmm. However, you keep me up till 2 a.m. banging those drums.
Yeah, right.
Hey, guys, you want to go out? Get your bells. Make sure you ring your bells on your bike.
Right.
You can scream as loud as you want in this little area here.
Because they're hungover,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Those kids jingling those bells.
Dude. Oh, yeah, that's going to pierce right through that headache.
Yep. Yeah.
High pitch.
All right. Yeah, please leave your suggestions down below in the comments because I need some help.
Yeah, because if you're listening on Spotify, you can comment like under the actual episode.
Yeah.
But I think if you're listening somewhere else, just comment on like the visual precap on Instagram of this episode.
Yeah, definitely.
And we will heed your suggestions.
Yes. Yeah. Do you want to do a run motivation? Some people might be starting a run.
Yeah, man. If you're starting a run right now or a workout, I'll tell you what. I hope you're not hungover.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time myself. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to struggle together. Mm-hmm. Team struggle run, even though I'm not running. Yeah. And man, you're going to feel so freaking good after that. Whatever you're doing, you're going to feel so accomplished. And you'll probably feel less hungover if you are hungover. Like, I should probably go for a run.
Yeah. How are your pull-ups?
Dude, I don't want to like get too excited, but it is week 6. And pretty much every workout, you have to film yourself doing. Yeah. Sometimes it's a pull-up. Sometimes it's like the eccentric thing where you lower yourself down.
Yeah.
And it gets annoying filming myself. And you post it in the community, like for the coaches to see. And also then you have
Is this a public community or just for the coach?
No, it's private. So like anyone that's doing this program that I'm doing, like I can see their post too, which is kind of nice because you're like, oh, she started where I started. Right. And now look, she's doing literally like 3 pull-ups in a row.
Okay.
So anyway, but it's not public. It's not public. Like strangers can't go look at
but it's
things.
for the people in the program.
Right. Okay. Yeah. And so you're posting it there. And sometimes I don't even look at them. I'm like, I know that I'm not doing. I know I'm hanging here trying to bend my elbows. Like
flailing around. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm not even looking at it. I'm just like cutting the beginning and the end and I'm putting it up there. And the other day I was like, I felt sore. I'm like, this is going to be rough doing these pull-up attempts. But I'm really going to give it my all. Going to do all the things that she says to do, to focus on. And something happened to where like different muscles, I don't know if it was in my core or something in my arms, but something like I activated to where I'm like, wait, I think this is how it's supposed to feel like. The top of my head got to the bar.
Oh, really?
So what I do is you max out your pull-up attempt. So say you can only bend your elbows like a quarter of the way. That's one attempt. And however many as you can get before coming down off the bar is what you do. So say I did 10, my third one, top of my head got up
That's
to
impressive.
The bar. And I was like, I showed Dan and he was impressed. So I was like, that's impressive.
Yeah.
The rest of the week sucked ass because everything hurt so bad. I'm like, I can't even try that, but I did, but I would get like 3. I think one time I got that high again, but to see that progress, I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah. Did it give you like confidence the rest of the week in other areas of your life?
Yeah. In terms of like lifting things or stuff like that. Like, oh, actually I can lift that up. I went to Lowe's with Dan and he got this like shelving system and it was heavy. The box was heavy, which I didn't realize because he was lifting it onto the cart and everything. Yeah. But when we got to the parking lot, I'm like, I'm going to help lift this up into the bed of the truck. Right. And when I felt it, I was like, oh, hell no, I can't. And then I was like, no, I think I can. Yeah. Like, and I could do it.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And it also made me not dread the workouts after that as much because I'm like, they're doing something.
Right. You're seeing progress. That little bit of progress is motivating you.
Yeah, even though you feel so defeated with how difficult the workouts are and like how long, it's like while you're feeling defeated, you know, like, hey, this is a reason that you got that high in that pull-up one time. Yeah. So I'm really excited.
Cool.
Yeah. Quick admin announcement.
Yes, we have this. So this is technically the last day to pre-order the merch. The reason I'm saying technically is because we're probably going to order a couple extra sizes of the shirts.
Like the most common sizes that were ordered.
So there'll probably be some stock, but it's going to be very limited, and these will not be printed again. So if you want a shirt, get on the site, nonmembersshop.com.
The wild top.
Yeah, trinkets are gone.
Oh,
we might have a couple hats.
Gone.
Yeah. Okay. Something that we are doing, I guess we've done the weekend that this comes out, is enhanced games.
Yeah, on this day that you're listening, on Monday, we're haggard, dehydrated, starving on the plane in economy, crying on the way home.
Yep. Shrimp backed, probably 6 hours.
Tension headache.
Yeah. Maybe we need to steal some enhancements.
Right. I think so.
Yeah.
So the episode after that is going to be, after this is going to be us at the enhanced games.
Yeah, I'm excited. Are you excited?
I'm really excited, actually, because like I've been seeing more content coming out leading up to the games, and I'm really just interested, genuinely, to see how it goes from an event putting on perspective, like a production, like how is that going to go? Is it going to run smoothly? Is it going to be chaos? And also, like, how many millions of dollars are they going to be dishing out to these athletes? Are they going to break a world record?
Right. Yeah.
There's some non-enhanced athletes. For example, in swimming, they wear these special like super suits or whatever.
Yeah.
That could like shave probably 0.0001 seconds off your time.
Yep.
One of the swimmers is like, I'm not enhanced in like the taking the performance enhancing drugs. However, I'm going to wear that suit to do my swim, and I think I could break a world record wearing it.
So even if they are not enhanced, if they break a world record, they get money, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
cool.
why. So that's the allure for non-enhanced athletes to try.
To compete. Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah. I saw a video of them like building the pool and filling the pool up. Yeah. And I was like, how do you just do that? You know?
Yeah.
Because it's a temporary thing. They're going to, right?
Is it?
I don't know.
So they're going to build this every year?
I don't know, actually.
Okay,
so
let's fact check
cut
that.
We'll
get back to you about that next episode.
I don't know.
I will say there was a post about, the building of the stadium, and the caption said it's all almost set, and then I messaged you. I said, actually, this does not look almost
it looks
all
like
set.
Yeah.
It looks like a skeleton of the building.
It's like the framing of the building.
The framing, yeah, you got that. That's good.
Yep.
But then you see water going in a pool, and then you're like, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're 1 week away, so.
I've never built a building, so,
Yep. I never built a pool.
The other fun part about this is we'll be in Vegas.
Yeah. That alone is, I've never been.
Me neither.
And I probably would never go.
Right.
What do people do there?
Gamble and drink.
Well, like, if you don't gamble.
Drink.
And you don't drink. Like, give me a cocktail.
Right. I don't know.
Don't tempt me with a good time being hungover.
We'll be at the blackjack table.
Yeah. 2 cocktails deep. Give Erin $100.
Yeah. I don't know how much time we'll have to do like Vegas things, because I feel like it's the event. We land, it's the event, then the next day is the event, and then the next day is probably us scrambling to get ourselves together because we got to leave the hotel, Yeah.
The day we get there is the press conference, so we're literally going from the airport, I think, with our bags probably to the press conference, and I'm sure we're not going to be the only ones doing that.
Yep.
And then, the next day is... my thing is we might be able to do Vegas things before the event because it doesn't start until... later in the day.
Right. So let's go gamble at 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah. Because there's no clocks in casinos. No one knows what time it is.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll be podcasting throughout that weekend, so I'm excited. It'll be a good one.
Yeah. We got a lot of sports.
Yeah, what's Dan and the bear, though? Is that important?
Oh, I just want to give an update on this bear that we have here. Apparently, it has cubs also.
I didn't know you had a bear.
Oh, I didn't talk about that?
No.
We have a bear, black bear, in the woods next to our house. It comes down to the trash cans. There's a spider on the floor.
Kill it. If you let it go, it'll come back to get you later.
Don't say that.
That's how it works.
In my bag. I'm leaving it go. It can't. Okay, so we have this bear. It goes down to the trash cans. It dumps the trash cans out. It drags the bags of trash into the woods up its little path wherever.
Yeah.
And as it's dragging them, pieces of trash are falling out. So it's a whole trail. Dan has to go into the woods, wherever this bear is, to go pick up the trash so we're not like littering. And so then he got these metal pins that close the lid of the trash cans. And you can pull on them like they're tight on there.
Yeah.
Well, not for that bear. We heard a huge bang the one night. We thought it was the wind. No, it was the bear ripping the pins off. Bent the pins.
Wow.
Opened it, got its trash. I
forget how strong those animals are because they're so cute.
It was probably just a little swipe in the,
Yeah.
So now he's going to actually bolt the things shut. Hopefully that, because it's like every morning we look like we're trash people, just trash everywhere.
Right.
And then Dan has to go in there. It's like scary. It's like picture thick woods, right?
Yeah.
So when you're in its little path, you don't know. Could be sitting right there.
Right.
Looking at you.
But the bear is probably like, oh, Dan is coming. And it runs away, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. So the other day, Dan, went out sitting in the sun. He's like taking a break from whatever. Oh, I'm not even going to get into it. It was a huge freaking project that went down. Okay.
Yeah.
And so he's like physically exhausted. One of those things that you should probably pay someone to do. And Dan's like, oh, I think I'll just do that.
Yeah.
So he's sitting in this Adirondack chair out back behind the house. And he like kind of dozes.
Okay.
Right? Maybe not fully sleeps, but he is not there. Like hyper aware of his surroundings.
That's rare.
The bear went down to the trash can. So it's the bear and Dan are one in this area.
Yeah.
He's out there with his eyes closed. The bear is there.
Right. It's like Dan's asleep. Let's go.
Yeah, all the signs of the bear coming out, we're dragging the thing is there. So Dan woke up and looks and is like, oh, the bear was literally here with me in this chair.
Wow.
So that's where we're at with the bear.
That's fun. Dan and the Bear could be a book.
I think
sounds like a children's book.
And it could be really funny. Like, Dan getting all huffy about having to,
right.
pick up the trash.
Yeah.
But the bear just wants to be his friend. So it's actually pulling the trash in there. So Dan comes in.
Right. It has a surprise party for Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah. He never makes it deep enough.
Nope. That's funny.
Yeah, it's good. This Brian Johnson list, did you look at it?
Dude, I'm looking at it now. We have to talk about it.
Yeah. So, all right. So, Brian Johnson, there was like this huge documentary about him, right? On Netflix.
Yes. I watched it.
He's the guy that tests every single thing out to see if it helps his health or
his
makes him younger. Longevity. Yeah, that's it.
It's like anti-aging. He eats the same thing every day. He has no life because all of these like supplements and vitamins and everything that he does, his workout routine, his skin routine, red light therapy, all this stuff is his entire day. And the documentary, it's interesting because it kind of goes into his life of like maybe why he's like that.
Yeah.
But it was very, I'm not saying this in a condescending way, but it was very depressing to me to watch. I think some people would watch it and be like, wow, this is crazy. But to me, I'm like, mentally, this is really sad.
Yeah, I read that he spent $2 million a year.
Oh, yeah.
On like testing stuff and like, whatever he's doing. He's also, fun fact, going to be an announcer at the Enhanced Games.
Yeah.
There's a good chance we see him. Yeah.
We might even meet this guy.
Yeah, the reason we're bringing him up is because he posted a list of like, what does he call it? On
everything learned spending millions on longevity.
Yeah. So he basically just has this list of 41 things, and I think we should read them.
Yes, this is completely insane. Also, what's really setting me off, because I'm a little irritable today.
I hate that. I know what you're going to... Is it the 0?
Yeah, he started at 0. So the list goes up to 41, but it's 42 items, not 41.
Okay. Right.
Because he started at 0.
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that? Is that rage bait? Probably.
It might be, and it probably gets engagement, and he's probably smarter than us, so...
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it's a pretty quick list, I think, because it's like not outrageous stuff.
Let's alternate. You start with 0 and I go 1.
Okay. Sleep is the world's most powerful drug.
Be in your bed for 8 hours.
Same bedtime every night, anytime before midnight.
Don't eat right before bed.
Calm foods for dinner. I don't know what that
is. You guys should be counting all the ones that you do.
Yeah.
And then by the time we get to the end, we'll tally them up. Oh, yeah, calm foods for dinner. Okay. No screens 1 hour before bed.
Avoid added sugar. Be aware it's in everything.
Avoid all things in an American convenience store.
Avoid fried foods.
Shoes off at the door.
Eat whole foods, particularly...
That's a hard word.
Yeah, veggies, fruits, nuts, legumes, berries.
Walk a little after meals or air squats.
Classic,
Yeah.
Get your heart rate high routinely.
Lift heavy things.
Stretch daily.
Water pick, floss, brush, tongue scrape, morning and night.
Make an effort to drink water. Okay.
Get sunlight when you wake up. UV is low.
Protect skin in midday sun.
Stand up straight.
See at least one friend once a week.
Avoid plastic where you can, in all things.
Circulate air in rooms.
When stressed, breathe, learn to calm your body.
Go to the dentist.
Avoid sitting for long times.
Protect your hearing, the world is too loud.
Alcohol is bad for you.
Finish coffee before noon.
Avoid bright lights after sunset.
If obese, look into GLP.
Oh my God. Sleep in a cold room.
Texting while driving is dangerous.
Turn off all notifications.
Limit social media use.
Don't smoke anything.
I love your emphasis on the word. If you struggle to sleep, read a physical book before bed.
1 hour before bed, have a calm wind down routine. Bath, read, light walk, listen to music.
The body is a clock and loves routine. Have a daily morning and evening schedule.
Avoid long distance travel where you can.
Baby steps first. Incorporate new things slowly.
Do less. Most things don't work.
Yeah, that's it. That's the whole
Bonus
list.
points if you get your blood checked.
Yeah, and he
has 42 things, but also do less because most things don't work.
Right. 5.5 million views. I don't know how to feel about this list because it's like all of these things should be common sense, right? Or maybe not common sense, but like things that you've heard.
Yeah, like we know these are things you should do. We know you should get sleep. We know you should not eat plastic.
Right, and not stare at your phone while you're in bed.
Right. So the thing is, I do a lot of these things, obviously. Yeah. I'm hungover right now. I would like to say some on here that are maybe unconventional that I am hardcore about. Like, I'm very strict about these. One of the things is no screens hour before bed. I only read.
Yeah.
That is it. Another one was, stretch daily. And water. Like, make an effort to drink water. Are you kidding me? This should be...
This should be number one, probably.
Number one. You can't survive without water.
Yeah.
There was another one about, like, dim the lights.
Yeah.
Wasn't there?
That's 100% you.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what it said, but...
I'm looking for it. I can't find it. There's a couple that I like that are probably things you felt, but no one's ever spelled it out. Like, see at least one friend once a week. I feel like that's nice.
That's important.
I don't necessarily understand what calm foods for dinner means.
Someone asked for clarification on that. No one wrote back. But what I think it means is nothing that's going to like spike your blood sugar or maybe irritate you or be like gassy foods, because then when you're trying to sleep, you're not going to get sleep because you're like going to be restless.
Yeah.
I think that's what it means.
Okay. I like that. I don't know. I just thought when I saw this list, I just thought it was cool. It's like, okay, this guy has spent millions and millions of dollars. And then the things that he feels like work the best are things that like your grandma would have told you. And
they're free. Aside from the GLP comment.
Yeah.
And, eat if you can't eat at a American... I'm assuming he's talking about like grocery store. Isn't that like convenience store?
No, I was thinking like Wawa. Like something like that.
Okay. In a way, though, like how he eats is extremely expensive. Not everyone can afford that.
Course. Does he have a chef?
Also, yeah.
Okay.
All his stuff is prepared.
Yeah.
And also, you should definitely go to the dentist. But if you're in America, you have the best. You know what? This is personal. We have the best. I pay so much money a month for really good health insurance. And then the kid's dentist is like, we don't take that anymore.
I love that.
Don't, just take my money. You know what? Why do I actually have money? No one wants me to have it.
Right. Literally nobody wants you to have it.
Yeah.
Everyone wants a piece, though.
Yeah. No one wants me to have anything.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I think...
also protect your hearing. That's another one. Don't even talk loud around me.
Mm-hmm. I'll be like talking to you like normal voice on a plane, and there's like jet engines, Yeah. And you're like, you're talking so loud, and I'm like, I can barely hear anything.
I try to not say that to you. I really do. So when I do say that,
I think it's funny.
Like It is
I feel like
you're
I'm
yelling.
not. I'm definitely not. Yeah.
So this is all you have to do. It's just 42 things.
Easy.
That's it.
Yep.
Easy. These seem very approachable. And I know that's why he wrote it like this.
Mm-hmm.
But he is not lax. Go watch his documentary. This guy is...
Right.
This guy took his son's blood plasma fully out of his son's body, put
Right.
it into his body, took
Slurped
his
it.
plasma out of his body and put it in his dad's body, and then his dad's body took all his plasma out and put it into his grandkid's body. All right, that's where this is the guy that wrote this list.
Yeah.
Bloodception. This is the guy that wrote that list, so just keep that in mind.
Yeah, I mean, if we see him, I feel like we should ask about one of these things on the list. If we have the opportunity.
Yeah, I think we should. Yeah, let's add that to our content idea.
I don't know what, right?
I don't know either.
Like, what are your calm foods of choice, or what book are you reading, or something.
I don't want to know what book he's reading because it's probably like some Tibetan monk scriptures of the
right.
1850s.
Rules of life. Yeah.
Yeah, I will not be reading anything like that. Thank you so much.
Okay. Should we get into some other stories?
The way that this story came across my desk, it started with I was seeing people's videos, and it was just like you could tell they all ran a race. They were all wearing their bibs, they had their headphones on, running gear, and they're just in this massive line, right? Mm-hmm. So at first I'm like, oh, they must have just finished the race, and like sometimes after the finish line it gets a little like crowded or whatever. And I kept watching. I'm like, wait, they didn't even finish the race yet, and they're in this really long line.
Okay.
Yeah. And so what happened was, I guess this is the first time that the Houston Astros had a 5K that ended like at the field. So it's supposed to be like, oh, you can finish your race through the tunnel where the players go out, and
okay,
you're on the baseball field. Whoever planned this race wasn't anticipating or planning for. You have this huge course, all these people, but then you're going into maybe 3 people wide or something.
Yeah,
and then
really
getting
know.
it was like they didn't have enough people to give medals out, so people are just standing there, and it backed up to where it was like an hour, maybe even more.
Yeah.
So people that would have had a 25-minute 5K time, it's an hour 25. Mm-hmm. I've never seen something like that before.
Also, people probably wanted to like take pictures on the field or going through
that
the
was
tunnel.
Another thing.
So
yeah,
I could see that delaying everything because everyone wants to get their shot of them running through, you know? That's wild, though.
So this comment, it's, by the way, this was a Runner's World magazine post. Mm-hmm. And they have a link, like you can read the full article on their page, but someone said this event was marketed to a vast audience, many of which were first-time racers and simply weren't aware of race etiquette. I also don't think many participants were prepared for the inclines mid-course, which led to more people walking mid-race and in turn more bottlenecking between the there was also a 10K, so 10K and 5K finish. While I get why people are upset, I had no issue with parking, packet, pickup, or the finish line, and the weather was fantastic. So I guess like not everyone had a bad time.
Yeah. But most people
most people did. And
yeah.
And I don't know how they like the chip time. Are you gonna like figure that out, or you're just gonna let the people have an hour and a half 5K time? Like, I don't know. Like, to me, I wouldn't care about my time, but there's people trying to like crush it.
Right.
And then they have to stand there an hour before to finish the race.
Right. I feel like, though, was this the first time they did this race?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like you shouldn't do a race like that if you're actually trying to, like, get a record or PR or something.
Right. That's, yeah,
like,
maybe
do, like,
that's
something
true.
that's maybe more established.
I think the thing that would irritate me is I don't have time. I do not have time to stand for an hour.
You would just leave.
I would leave.
Yeah.
I don't need to finish. DNF. That's my first DNF.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
I'll take it. Yeah.
I'll take it.
All right.
So you won't catch me doing a race like this unless I know it won't be like that.
Right.
Did you see... Oh, never mind. I think I have a tea time.
You have a tea time?
I do.
Okay.
I almost just blurted it out, but we'll save it for tea time.
All right, then let's do like one or two more stories and then
Okay.
go into your tea time. Can we talk about the women's wheelchair rugby?
Yes. This is exciting because, we're big wheelchair rugby fans.
Mm-hmm.
We got to interview Chuck Aoki.
Shout out.
And Sarah, her last name is escaping me.
Is it Abram?
Adams. Sarah Adams.
Okay.
Right? Sorry. Anyway, but when we interviewed them, there was no separate women's wheelchair rugby team. Like she plays on it's like men's and women's, but she happens to be the only woman at the time on the team. But Canada just had their very first National Women's Wheelchair Rugby Championship. And so this is like setting the course for there to be a world championship, because there's Canada and at least 2 other countries that have women's teams that are holding their own nationals. And it's exciting because like this is obviously just the beginning. We're like witnessing this timeline of the start of this, and there's going to be world championships, and I'm so excited.
Yeah, I was confused when I saw the post because I thought that they were like co-ed teams.
Right.
Like I thought all wheelchair rugby was mixed.
I think they were, historically, because there just weren't enough people, like there weren't enough women to have, and it's not like you just need enough players, like you need double that amount to have a team, right?
Right. That want to, do this. So
yeah, that want to like sacrifice their bodies and slamming into
exactly.
It's so physical.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's more physical than rugby, because rugby you're just hitting your bodies. This is your body is getting slammed with someone's wheel.
Right.
And their body.
Right.
Metal.
They can pick up some speed on those.
Yes.
Those things.
They're getting knocked over. They're getting slammed to the ground.
Yeah.
I feel like people don't understand that unless they watch a game.
Mm-hmm. It was fun. It was fun watching.
It was one of the most exciting live sporting events I've ever been to.
And you've been to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. So what does that say?
I don't know. Google it.
Super Bowl has nothing on wheelchair rugby. I'll tell you that much. A gold medal match in wheelchair rugby at the Paralympics.
Yeah, it was fun.
NFL Super Bowl, maybe here because Kendrick Lamar.
Right. Okay.
But usually I would say wheelchair rugby, Super Bowl.
If the Eagles are in the Super Bowl, it's higher.
It's higher, yeah.
Yeah. If it's just like regular Super Bowl, like teams, whatever.
Bad Bunny. Okay. Yeah, maybe you got up here.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Important distinction.
Yeah.
Now, if Chuck Aoki was in the Super Bowl.
Oh, top notch.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
That would be the highest that the Super Bowl could rank.
Right. Let's get him on a team.
Yeah.
Okay. So was PGA Golf in Philly?
What the hell? What's going on in Philly?
I don't know, man.
Are we having is there FIFA? What's that? Soccer?
Yeah, it's happening.
Is that happening right now?
No,
or
not
soon?
yet.
Okay.
Soon.
Okay,
yeah.
And then PGA, this huge golf tournament, was that in
also,
Philly?
Why didn't anyone tell us?
Why didn't anyone tell us? We live near there.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna get invited to one where we have to travel 8 hours.
Literally.
To get to.
Mississippi.
Right. Not this one. Because there was a couple stories that came out of that. Pennsylvania homeowners built platform in backyard to get a view of the PGA Championship tee box. After there was a fence that was built to block their view.
Yeah, so the fence isn't just a chain link fence. This is a solid blue structure that you cannot see through.
Right.
And they were like, okay, well, this is my property here. I'm going to build a platform that just so happens to be the height of your fence.
Mm-hmm.
And I might want to stand on it with my friends when you so happen to be playing the PGA
yes. Yeah.
game that you do.
Is there anything they can even do about that? Like the
I don't
PGA?
think so.
Like they're on their property.
Yep. Yeah. They're on their property. What are you going to do?
Right. And they're probably in every camera shot.
Which is hilarious.
Yeah.
And that guy's probably making his friends pay a couple $100 a head to cover the cost of that platform.
It's great. They live on the course, basically. So for them to just put up a fence and be like, oh, sorry, not today. Every other day, but not today.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The house is
Rude.
surrounded by multi-million-dollar homes, and it's safe to assume most of the people who reside in them could afford to buy tickets to attend the PGA. However, there's one person who may or may not have been motivated by sheer spite who decided to go a different route.
Spite is the best motivator.
Yep. Yeah, so it was the 14th hole. Spectators watching just for us. I think it's great. I love this. It's so Philadelphia, you know?
It is.
It's very much Philadelphia.
Yes. Like how we are sports.
Mm-hmm.
That is Philadelphia.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to talk about the ASICS ad?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So ASICS, maybe this is a form of rage bait, but they put out this ad that showed people, a bunch of different people, and it was them before and them after. Okay. So it just said before, after picture of the same person. They look exactly the same in both pictures. So naturally, people are like, before and after what? They look exactly the same. Like, there's no transformation. What is this? But it's genius marketing because the fine print is these pictures were taken 15 minutes apart from each other before they started a workout and after. So the second picture, they might look a little like standing up a little taller or maybe a little like flushed or their hair is kind of like disheveled. But it's the whole purpose of the campaign was to show like not all transformations are physical. Like you can't see them.
Right.
A lot of times it's like people are like when I say I run just like for sanity, people think that's insane. They're like, no, it has to be like you're trying to lose weight or you're trying to be a time. Like, no, why aren't more people talking about that? Do you want to move your body? Because when you don't, you get depressed. Mm-hmm. I'm not the only one. I'm assuming in the world.
Yeah, I mean,
if I sit still too long, your blood pools up and it doesn't move. I think that's science.
Right. And we are science.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go to the gym and I hate that I have to go to the gym.
Yeah.
You know? And I go because I'm sitting most of the day and I feel better after moving a little bit.
Right. And so your transformation 15 minutes later is going to be, you are going to feel better than 15 minutes, you know, before your workout.
My back's not going to be cricked up as much.
Right. Exactly.
But I feel like we're all used to before and after being like those as seen on TV.
Ripped. Yes.
Right. It's like one guy, then he takes a couple pills and now he's ripped and jacked.
Right. Right. I loved this campaign. I thought that was so brilliant, like such a brilliant way to catch people's eyes, first of all, because you're like before, after, you want to see a transformation. Mm-hmm. And then to get the conversation going about like, hey, there's more important transformations than getting ripped. Mm-hmm. Speaking of getting ripped, I want to explain a workout that I had to do. Okay. It was, you know what? I'm looking it up. So I tell you the exact thing because it was insane when I calculated what I did, like afterward, when I calculated the reps that I actually did, I felt like I might beat your push-up goal.
Okay. I haven't done push-ups today.
Well, get on it.
The last few days.
Okay, so here, let me make sure I got to click on the right day. Week 6. I think it was this. Yes. Okay. Was it this? Okay, so it says 1 to 10. Pull up, push up, V in. What the V in is like you're making a V with your upper body and your legs, and you pull your legs in, and then you push them out in front of you. So it's for abs. And I thought, that's easy, right? So you do 1 pull up, 1 push up, 1 V in. Then you do 2 pull ups, 2 push ups, 2 V ins, right? And you go to 10. I'm like, this is so easy. I'm going to be done with this so fast.
Right.
By the end of it, I could barely pick myself up, like push off the floor to just get up. Mm-hmm. And I was like, that was a mind trick. And I have to calculate 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus, I literally did that. 55.
Dang.
Off my knees, by the way.
Right. And are there breaks between the sets?
No.
Oh, it's just, you just go.
You rail right through that.
Should we have a push-up competition in Vegas?
Probably.
Okay. We should challenge Max to a push-up competition.
And the biggest transformation in that is I don't get tension headaches anymore after I do push-ups.
Wow. What's that from, though?
It's from because before certain muscles were so weak that I was,
like
when I would do a
up?
push-up, yeah, I would overcompensate with other muscles, which like tenses like muscles on the sides of my neck. And now when I do push-ups, I can elongate my neck, almost like not relaxing my shoulders, but there's no crunched up like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so that is like, you know what? Pull up aside, the fact that I can do push-ups now and not get a tension headache, remarkable.
I'm impressed.
It was just because I was weak.
Right. Most things are because of that. People say I have back pain because my body's weak.
Yeah. Yeah, I get on that.
Have you seen, this is totally out of left field, have you seen those videos of slap fight?
No.
Do you know what that is? It's the most insane, horrible sport. But every time I get a clip, I watch it.
It sounds like those things where you hit someone across the face as hard as you can, and then they hit you across
That's exactly
the face.
what it is.
Okay, I've seen that. I didn't know what that was the term.
Yeah, it's insane.
I want to say like I've seen it in like a Logan Paul video or something like that.
It's possible because I think the UFC owns it, like Dana White owns it.
Oh, okay.
So that's possible.
I did
know.
not watch it. I did not seek that out. I will say that, and I couldn't watch it.
It's like I cringe watching it.
Yeah, I have to look away like when people film a fight in public and there's like fist to body contact. I can't it makes me physically sick.
So you can't watch like MMA.
Why. No, I try. I really do try because I'm like, wow, this is crazy. Mm-hmm. Boxing, I can kind of do. Like I can hang like in there for a while.
Yeah.
But once it gets into like the Jake Paul jaw thing, vomit. I cannot.
Okay. Yeah. Like, don't watch slap fight. I get clips served to me. They're like, oh, here's a boy. Serve him this clip, you know?
Yeah. Get him fired up.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to get into your tea time? I think you should.
Oh, yes. Yes. Let's do tea time. It's been so long. Erin's tea time. You might be wondering what happened between Alex Cooper and Alex Earl. Nobody knows, because here's the thing. Alex Earl went on the Today Show. They're directly asking her, and she gave this media trained, canned, fake-ass answer, and it was so awkward. It was so awkward.
Yeah.
Okay, so this tea time comes to you courtesy of Zach Tellender. I don't know if I'm saying his last name right. He is a new follower of mine on Instagram. And I've been following this beef between him and Diplo, of all people.
That's super random.
So this came about.
Diplo is a DJ, by the way. I don't know if people know that.
Right. Diplo is like, you know what? I looked at Diplo as, oh, that dude is a famous DJ. Now I look at Diplo after this and I say that's one of the biggest douchebags I've ever seen. So this Zach guy, he is a runner, and I think that's why he came across my feed. But he was responding to this comment that Diplo made. And so this guy, Zach, he's also a musician. He has a band, and he's pretty good. He plays some shows, you know, not on like a global stage, but he's talented, okay? And Diplo, this is going to enrage anyone that cares about art at all. He basically said, I don't need like an artist to like sing a track at all anymore. I can get the best voice from AI. So he's like, I don't need musicians. I don't need to like pay them or like.
Yeah, is he saying that like seriously or as a joke?
It is dead ass.
Because his biggest songs are with like artists.
Yes, and that's why people are coming for him. Like, dude, did you forget who you are? Did you forget what made you famous?
Yeah. Is
that. And now he's just like, nah, actually, I don't need that. I just use AI. And so this guy, Zach, is obviously, like I said, a musician. And he's like, this is so out of pocket. Mm-hmm. And he made a video talking about like how AI is, you know, killing art in general. But in his realm, it's music. Diplo, douchebag Diplo is what we're going to call him, said, hang on, let me make sure I'm like going off the right video here. One of the things, so Diplo, he can't get over this, okay? He's in this guy's comments like obsessively, which is not a good look. One of the things
no celebrity should be in people's comments.
No. One of the comments was, but don't worry, you will still be able to play dive bars. AI can never be a degenerate alcoholic. Only humans can. So that was one of his...
That's an insane comment to say to someone that you don't know.
And who is a fellow musician, if that's what you're going to call yourself. So, hang on, sorry, I'm having to like speed through this. Also, any other negative comment, Diplo went through and liked them all. 99% of people are going to want to love the best product, made the quickest, made the cheapest, is what Diplo also said in that interview. And then, so this guy, Zach, is like, dude, you know, he goes, Diplo's back in my comment section. So every time Zach is just trying to say like, dude, this weird guy said this weird thing. Mm-hmm. And that, like, he's not coming for Diplo, right? He's just like, guys, look at what this guy said. Then Diplo again is in this comment section of those videos. So he posted, then Diplo posted like a troll gif, and he says, sorry, I woke up late today, meaning like, oh, sorry, I haven't commented on your post yet.
Right.
This at this point is just getting so weird. And so Zach in this video says he makes an estimated $300,000 to $500,000 per gig that he plays, Diplo, okay? And he has all these different streams of income, and this post is basically like, no matter what we do, Diplo wins, basically, because...
Yeah, I'm wondering if he's actually just, like, trolling, right?
Who?
Diplo. Like, is he just doing it now because he knows it's annoying him? That's what trolls do.
Yeah, oh, well, for sure, yeah. And he really thinks that he did something with this AI comment. Mm-hmm. Like, he really thinks he is correct. And so Diplo made some AI-generated video of... You know what? This is just getting too weird.
But the point is that Diplo was saying, hey, you don't need art, and then started commenting, or you don't need artists, and started commenting trash to this guy who cares about his band or whatever.
Yes. Yeah. And he cares about other musicians too.
Right. Here's the thing, like, this is why this is all confusing to me, because, like, I'm not against AI. I know some people are 100% against AI. For me, like, it's helped me a lot with a lot of stuff that I do at work, but I don't like the idea of it taking away from, like, human art and human artists. That part is, like, gross to me.
So my delineation here is AI should be used instead of replacing, like, a graphic designer, for example. Mm-hmm. AI should be able to be used by that graphic designer to help do things easier in their business. Maybe it's accounting. Maybe it's like asking advice on some like business practice. That's the kind of stuff that I use it for. That's like super helpful. And I feel like there has to be that line, right? Yeah. So it's like, instead of being like, oh, actually, I'm just going to use AI to create this where I would pay this artist. You don't pay the artist. Pay the artist. That people are so against AI slop. There was this guy who was doing like a graduation speech at some university, and he mentions like AI, and the AI is the future. The entire school and audience started booing. Yeah. I just feel like this was so low for Diplo. Nice pun. Thank you. I feel like he is someone that likes this attention. He likes being like the mean guy. Mm-hmm. So this guy, Zach, he every time he makes a video, of course, the best thing to do is just to leave it alone and not say anything. Yes. And I think like he can't. I don't know. Or maybe he has now. But for the whole week, I've just been watching these videos of them going back and forth. And watch, they're going to come out with a song together, and then we're gonna be the ones being trolled. Yeah. We don't appreciate anyone tearing down anyone on this podcast. Get out of here. We're only allowed to tear down ourselves. You can punch, what is it? You can't punch down, but we can punch up. Hell yeah. Okay. Where are we at? I got lost, actually. Well, I mean, we're already no bad? Yeah. Yeah, let's do no bad.
No bad, no sad.
Okay, I found this video of the highest jumping golden retriever. And have you seen this yet?
No, I'm clicking on it now.
Okay, I need a live reaction from you.
Yeah, sometimes I like the no bads to be a surprise.
Right, so the dog's name is Sir Jumps a Lot. I don't know if that's really his name, but that's what they say. And he's apparently the highest jumping golden retriever in Ontario.
Wait, was that it?
That's it.
Why did they say he's the highest jumping?
Because he probably is most of the time.
But this time he crashes through the lowest rung.
It's so good. You guys really have to see the video.
You have to watch it. It's really funny.
Yeah,
because I'm thinking, wow, he's probably gonna jump over, like high over the tallest one.
Right. I love it. He looks so happy too.
I was just gonna say he's like, after he crashes through that, he's just like romping, like the happiest romp.
Yeah, it's a great little story.
Yeah.
Where was this? Does it say?
They say Ontario or something when the guy announced.
Yeah, but like, does it say a festival or something? Let me see.
Yeah, this is a post from Bleacher Report, so naturally they just take out all the context.
Right. Yeah, I don't know if this is truly a thing this dog does all the time, or if this is just like a joke, you know?
Right, or if he all the time he crashes through it and actually isn't.
Right, that's the...
Right.
Okay, yeah. Either way, it's a great video.
I just love it.
Because you're anticipating this dog to jump. Okay, I think we're done.
Yay. Thank you everyone for listening and putting up with us in the state of that we are. And don't forget to leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and wherever else you can leave a review.
I love your reviews, by the way.
We love them so much. They're so meaningful. You guys put thought into them. And the thing is, you could just say, yeah, like,
yeah.
But you go out of your way to like really tell us what you like about the podcast. Yeah. It's like we have to make a carousel to post some of these because I just love them.
Yeah.
And it's like great to show. Someone commented on Instagram. They're like, how does the podcast not have more followers by now? It's crazy. And
because no one likes us. That's why.
It's like people don't know why they need to listen.
Yeah.
But these reviews say why.
Right.
Yeah. It shows the value that we can bring to your life.
Right. But
also,
don't let that deter you from leaving a comment. If you don't want us to post your comment, we can just we'll blur the names.
Yeah, we
or
don't
blur your the handle, whatever it's called.
Yes, yeah. You can even say what your favorite flavor of seltzer is.
I'd be fine with that.
Yeah. Also, follow us on social media at non-members only on pretty much everything, and comment stuff.
Comment stuff. Nonmembershop.com. Get your merch.
Yep.
And yeah, next episode will be enhanced games. That'll be crazy.
Yeah. We will. You're gonna feel so enhanced.
We're gonna leave so enhanced.
Yeah.
It's gonna be wild.
And after you guys listen, you're gonna be like, I can take over the world.
Yep.
The enhancement is gonna seep through into your ears.
Yes, that's how it works.
Yeah.
All right,
okay,
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow.